Welcome back. This is Digital Musketeers News, and I'm Mace Contreras.
I'm Cade Sterling.
And I'm Tyler Manny.
Here's our intro.
Whoop whoop!
For any of you racing fans out there, the NHRA drag racing season kicked off this last weekend in Pomona. Now, there's a lot of new stuff happening, from Fox Sports broadcasting this season to some changes in sponsorships for some drivers. Now, the biggest change I've seen is the logo for Mellow Yellow. Now, these guys are a large sponsorship to the sport, and their logo is plastered pretty much everywhere. This is their logo that's been around forever, it seems like. And here's their new one. Thoughts? Personally, I'm not much of a fan of this new and modernized look. I guess I just like some things old school. If you're looking for a good and short read, I highly recommend you check out Austin Kleon's book called Steal Like an Artist. In this book, Austin writes about what people don't tell you about being creative. I really enjoyed the book, and I will be reading it again sometime to make sure I didn't miss any of the details. There will be a link in the description to where you can pick up this book, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts on this book are. Now it's that time of the show where I bring you the font of the week. This week we're looking into drop caps, and this font, however you pronounce it, so yeah. Anyways, this font can have a real impact when you use it right. Stuck on a color scheme to use? Here's some inspiration for you.
Man, what's up with...
Hey, I don't want to hear your opinion, alright?
In recent news from Adobe, the all-too-clunky file management application Bridge has finally been important enough to get an update. Bridge CC version 6.2 brings much-needed improvements to many of their functions.
In an official press release, they showed that the cache system, which stores your thumbnails, previews, and metadata information, can now be optimized for performance. You can choose what the cache should keep and for how long it should keep it to improve your load times.
They also announced that thumbnails will now be loaded on demand instead of all at once, which will improve the responsiveness of the on-screen assets that you're actually trying to look at.
Then lastly, there is a patch that solves all the problems you've been having with your Macs. Now, your iOS and Android devices can import directly into Bridge, where you can manage a couple hundred photos or just a few.
If you use Bridge heavily, or even just to manage a couple hundred pictures and videos every once in a while, we recommend launching that old dusty Creative Cloud app and updating.
You better. Google Fiber is coming. Well, not where I live, but a lot of the bigger cities across the United States are being graced with this fairly priced high-speed internet.
One of these lucky cities is Atlanta, Georgia. In a pitiful attempt to maybe have a little business left in the area, Comcast has started sending out these flyers to their local customers.
Basically, it's a bunch of propaganda to keep people from falling in the Google Fiber hype. The funniest part, this little fact here, was taken from well over a year ago that did include Google Fiber.
Good luck to all you poor souls who work for Comcast in the years to come, and Google, please give us some fiber. Idaho needs it. This week's featured short film is called Cold. Written and directed by Wasim Shaikh, the film is based in Toronto and opens with beautiful shots of the Six. The film, quote, is a bittersweet ode to Toronto, the city that brings us all together yet somehow manages to keep us distant. This is one of the longer short films that we've featured. It's somewhere around the 20-minute mark, but we really recommend you check it out. It's really good. Check it out in the links down below, and let us know what you think in the comments section. And if you have any suggestions for future short films we should cover, or any great ones that you've seen, let us know. We really like checking them out.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and check out our tutorial video we'll be releasing on Friday.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave any comments down below.
Thanks once again. I'm Mace Contreras.
I'm Cade Sterling.
And I'm Tyler Manny.
See you guys next week.
Google Fiber is coming! Google Fiber is coming!